Yeah, some kind of power, like this is normal. She will be lost forever here now. Oh, yeah, he's literally like me. Okay, now all we need is to Kageaki not die. That's terrible idea. Okay, crazy idea. It's like there's no place for both of them. Can we not kill Ichijo like twice? Yeah, that's a problem with Ichijo. Okay, Ichijo's starting to make sense. I'm terrified of the end of this road. It's like hiding the beauty of the blade. Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Muramasa. Yeah, so I wonder how the spy mission will end up. I hope nothing wrong will go, like, in wrong direction, but this is Muramasa, so I can expect quite a mess. So yeah, let's just continue. If you're not subscribing, please do so. If you like the episode, like it. If you dislike it, then dislike it. And yeah, let's continue. Also, you can join the Discord. Yeah. It's in the description. Yeah. Let's go. We exchange parting words before the gate to Lord Kogyoku Manor. By necessity, my apology is perfectly sincere. Okay. She's so gentle. Her voice quavers. She knows what she's asking. Associating with a traitor's daughter is the last thing a loyal servant of Rokuhara should do if he wants to keep his head. The same is true for anyone who wishes to appear, such as a servant. And yet, I reply with a nod. So does Ichijo. Yeah. She does not reply, but as she turns towards the house of her enemy, I see her soft pink lips curve slightly. We watch her go. But then? What's up, Ichijo? Lose your mind. Oh, like being a traitor and stuff? Yeah. She wants to like establish if she's like good or bad. Yeah. By the time I realize what is happening, the damage is already done. Courtesy is not the issue. Would that it were? But I know in an instant that the lady will not hear the question as a taunt, which it will be coming from an actual shogunate officer. Oh. Ichijo, after all, is incapable of hiding her emotions. Her voice, her stance, the look in her eyes, all tell the world precisely where her sympathy lies. Sympathies lie, yeah. She has all but declared herself an enemy of Rokuhara. Yeah, pretty much. She stares at Ichijo, suspicion flickering in her eyes. I say nothing. No words can mitigate this disaster. I can only brace myself for whatever might come. Ichijo's gaze is lowered. She knows. I have no way of asserting what Lady Sakurako gleans from this, but after a moment, she seems to reach some conclusion. When she speaks, her voice is absent emotion, but not empty. Not that. It contains a core of steel. Fair. Yeah, her face suddenly went so sharp. Okay. Damn. Whoa. Very short, but impactful conversation. Late night. Sensing a familiar presence, I rise from my futon and move to the window.
Muramasaか?
The fuck you want?
捕捉されずには済んでいるようだな。
厳しいけれどね。夜になれば少しは警備も甘くなるかもって期待してたの。
Muramasa, you literally been invisible on the island where it was like sunny all the time and was like only sand. You can hide between buildings. Also, yeah, you are literally a ninja.
変わるまい。
むしろ硬くなったくらいよ。
That is why I chose to stay indoors. Without an official reason to be outside after dark, discovery would be tantamount to blowing my cover. And I do not have the skills to roam undetected where even Muramasa must exercise caution. I'm just policeman, and not a real one at that.
それで
Pretty much, yeah.
結果はどうだ？
今のところは反応なし。もっともまだ全部を回ったわけじゃないけれど、本丸周辺にはとても近づけないし。あれは何なのかしらね。表の警備陣だけじゃない。
Weird power, huh?
結界がありそう。
Interesting.
そうか。
And he's like, yeah, some kind of power, like, this is normal. Yeah, just deal with this. What the hell? Well, I came here. It was with two objectives. First, to carry out the prince's orders. Second, to ascertain the truth behind our final words. The silver star is hidden in Rokuhara's. Rokuhara's what? I can only guess. But if Kinsego is indeed tied to Rokuhara, then this castle is the most likely place to hold a clue. I still... Oh my god, my head is still like... going around... in the... to the... like... background from episode 3, from the chapter 3, where we had new outfit for Chachamaru and we had that like servant quote quote or mother or whoever that was drinking tea. That this person looked like Hikaru, like I swear, like there must be some kind of relation like between them. Also, like in the end of Nemesis Road, also seems like Chachamaru pretty much knew who Hikaru is, who Ginseigo is, and she wanted some other, expected some something else, not her being fused, basically. I don't know. That's suspicious. In that sense, the prince did me a favor by sending us on this mission.
ミドの方は
特に気づいた点はない。お前のようにあれの気配をたどれるわけでもないし。
Yeah, pretty much. You would probably have to like see
そう
by yourself.
その娘の世話をするのに忙しくてそっちまで気が回らなかった。
Oh, for fuck's sake, what are you, jealous again? I don't need her to spell out what she means. I do wonder at that bite in her voice, however. Yeah.
今日一日を振り返れば否定も難しいが目的は忘れていない。
ならいいけれど。
気に食わんのか？
何が？その娘が？それともあなたが今していることが？
I swear, I swear, like Muramasa is not only have like feeling of duty and want to finish what she started, but she's also jealous about everyone that is around Kageaki. Like seriously, it's like the second time when she's like that.
両方だ。
別にあなたの好きにすればいい。その娘に手を貸すのも権力争いの道具になるのもあなたがそう決めたならそれでいい。
Yeah, but you still don't like it.
なら何が気に入らない？
Silence. Her presence began to fade. Baka. I know that this is merely a function of physical distance, but I cannot help but feel a psychological one as well. It's been like this even since I accepted Chichi's proposal. Muramasa is shutting me out.
Mido.
Probably, yeah, that actually makes sense in this road. We had like the same situation, I think, in the Otori road, but I'm not sure when we saw like Muramasa being quote-quote jealous. But now it makes actually sense, like not by jealousy, but like in general idea, because Ichijo is associated with Masamune, and Masamune basically want to kill Muramasa, so yeah, I can see why Muramasa might not like Ichijo. I can see that, yeah.
政宗に気をつけなさい。
Yeah.
あれはあなたを許していない。
Yeah, and that's what I'm like wondering since like episodes before. They're still not uploaded yet, but can Masamune like just go by himself in his like animal form and just like try to kill Kageaki or something?
おう
Even now, I feel his cold metal eyes watching my every move. His hatred of me, of evil, will never die.
その娘もね。
Yep, but this is like more complicated. I don't think Ichijo will ever forgive, but yeah, that's like complicated situation here. Oh right, about complicated situations, I forgot. I wanted to talk about the little theory I have about Ichijo and her father. I was like mentioning this on the Discord as well, and I kind of forgot about this. On the background that we had last time. Wait, did I talk about this? Maybe? Oh, I don't remember. Episodes are not yet up, so... Okay, to make it short, and without like diving in, I think Ichijo killed her father. That's my like initial thought. I'm not going to like talk forever for now, because I don't remember if I talked about this in the previous episode or not. Maybe? Probably, so I will just leave it at this. I have like more depths why I think about this like that and stuff, so if you have questions you can ask them in the comments or on the Discord and I will answer them. Why I think that's the case and what might have happened. Basically, Ichijo is currently with Kageaki is a very similar situation that she was with her father, but she's older now and realized more stuff. So yeah. And then Muramasa is gone, returned, I assume, to her search for Ginseigo. I turn away from the window to regard the room. There, about 2 meters from my futon, a second futon lies, and atop it, a figure, in perfect repose.
一条
Where is she? 2 meters from my futon, second futon lies. Yeah, okay. She does not reply, but from the whisper of the air in the dark, I know that she's awake. I know that she can hear my voice.
なぜ俺を殺さなかった
Okay. Serious talk. Yep, serious talk. You start crying and you clearly love him, but it's more complicated. Again, only silence answers. I turn back to the window, high above. The moon smiles softly, and the trees and the road sways in the breeze. It's going to be a cold night. Okay. No answer from Ichijo, huh? She really don't want to talk about her backstory. To answer Kageaki why she didn't kill him, she will probably have to deliver us her whole backstory about the father. Because it's related, I think. The next morning, I see Ichijo off, then remain behind to wait Chief Iwata. We'll be operating separately today. Is that a good idea? Like, I mean, like, Ichijo will never find her way back home. Like, seriously, you just left her. Like, she will be lost forever here now. What the fuck? You'll have to send Muramasa to find Ichijo, basically. On any given day, at Furaku Castle, several thousand messages pass between departments. Some of these must be delivered in person. Which duty, when the material is not too sensitive, falls to the junior scribes at the Bureau of Thieves. It's a perfect cover. Chief Iwata assured us. Such couriers have essentially free round to the fortress. We should encounter no trouble as we search for what we need. And what we need, of course, is information. Not a sword that can be gleaned from schedules or maps, but the living, breathing pulse of this castle. Only with the most intimate knowledge can we determine where the best to strike. It won't be easy to find an opening. Use a doshin, appear unflappable, like a statue of Akala. What's the statue of Akala? Let me know in the comments, I don't know what he mean. I guess this is some kind of like some statue, yeah, obviously, but what kind of statue? What's related? What's related to it? Huh. If you are to topple him, we'll need more than a ball pen hammer. Unfortunately, we don't have much time to look. Ichijo continues to radiate black heat. Wait, what? Ichijo continues to radiate black heat like a 500-watt flood lamp, what the fuck? And though this might be explained as a reaction to the stress of the castle, we cannot assume that our cover will hold for much longer. Oh yeah, okay. She just like pissed off on Rokuhara and like really want to just go on rampage. Yeah. Good idea. Actually. Chief Iwata arrives, looking over her shoulder. She must have encountered Ichijo on her way here. Yeah, if she would be like enrolled as a soldier, then she would just explain her like bloodlust as like, I want to kill some enemies, without telling about Rokuhara. Come on the training grounds, I want to like just beat the shit up like on people. Okay. Not close, but not too far to a walk. Perhaps I can stop by later today. With that decided, I changed the topic. Yeah. Like, does she even matter? Or not? Okay. Pretty self-explanatory, I mean, the daughter of the traitor. Blunt, but blunt is what I was hoping for. Okay. No, Yamato has ever credibly threatened the shogunate power, save one, Okabe Yoritsuna. His daughter would make the ideal figurehead for those who still dream of overthrowing Rokuhara. Okay. Sensible. Fuduraku is the heart of the Rokuhara. Even if there are rebels plotting to free her, they will not reach her here. Or will they? The rebels have infiltrated this castle. Case in point, myself. There might easily be others. In which case, I know how her story will end. Quietly, perhaps a year from now, when her name had faded from the minds of the people. I don't know, I have a feeling like can go like two ways. Either she will be important for the story, and there will be a rebellion against Rokuhara, or she will die very early. And nothing out of this will happen. Or rebels will just like go into rampage to revenge her, basically. That's the third option.
いささか危険な駒です。もしあの姫を使われる場合には、先だってご相談いただけると、無用の齟齬を生まずに済みましょう。
Okay.
Misunderstandings. That was not a request. Yep, that was an order, basically. Or a threat. Okay. Today is my first real opportunity to observe life at Fuduraku. The first thing I notice is the tension in the air. The soldiers I pass are bristling with it. Their eyes, bloodshot, sweep for threats. Even the servants and functionaries, as I go about their duties, stop every now and then to stare into the distance and shiver. The death of Shogun Ashigata Moruji still hangs like a cloud in the sky, and a storm cloud, sending frigid rain to leash the warmth from the castle. And while this presents a mental health issue for the men and women of Okara, it is not one that works in our favor. We'll need to be even more careful to avoid standing out in this atmosphere. Yeah, you need to be like more grim. Basically, Ichijo have a perfect attitude actually. Like everyone is tense and everything, and Ichijo is pretty much the same. Like Kagaki is too much relaxed for the situation. Passing through the main keeps Cedral courtyard. I came upon a curious sight. Hello! Oh, it's you! Oh, hello, next Shogun. Okay. So we'll have more about him in this road, actually. Huh. He was very sparingly used in the Otori Road. Not much of him. Mostly it was like Shishu plotting. A boy of perhaps 12 is there, as well as a number of ladies in fine dress. They appear to be his attendants. From time to time they and whatever he is doing. This group alone would be striking enough, but what truly drew the eye are the dragoons. A full company guarding the party, with three keeping watch from the sky. This is no ordinary gathering, and given the ample evidence, I need but a moment to arrive at an answer. Yep, pretty much. Grandchild and heir to the Ashigata Moruji, the man who brought Yamato to heel. Formerly known by his child name, Tokyomaru. Oh, I never heard that name actually, I think. It's the first time it dropped. Or I just forgot. He has since his coming of an age collected ranks and titles to rival an imperial prince, and soon he will be the shogun. At present, the future ruler of Yamato, who goes nowhere without a small army to attend him, is playing with a ball. The ball is the size of the grown man's head, with alternating pitches of black and white. Soccer ball, the most popular sport in the West, soccer, also has a growing fanbase in Yamato. The boy is not actually playing soccer. As for that, you need two teams of 11 players each. Instead, he's practicing the technique known as juggling, where you attempt to keep the ball in the air by bouncing it off your feet. I'm actually bad at this. Are you good at juggling? Like, I don't even remember when was last time when I like tried juggling. It must be like 10 years or so since I last time tried that, but I wasn't very good. This is an essential skill in a sport that prohibits the use of hands, and the young lord is rather poor at that. Yeah, I can like associate with him. In the Tokai region of Yamato, where soccer is religion, it is not rare to see boys with his age who can go 200 bounces or more. Holy shit, okay, How many bounces can do like a professional player? I have literally no idea. But that sounds awesome. He, it seems, has trouble managing 10. Oh, yeah, he's literally like me! I believe that I know why. It is not a matter of the aptitude. He has the coordination. He just needs a little advice. But he will not get it. His ladies in waiting have nothing to offer but prize, even for his failures. And the Musha are silent and cold. Yes, cold, not merely focused on their duty. A vague aura of resentment rises from their armor. Though I cannot see their faces, I know what they're thinking. How much easier their job would be if their charge just stayed inside.
あれでは楽しくなかろうな。
There's no joy on young Lord Kunji's face. He knows that the prize is empty, and that his guards see only him as a burden. Nevertheless, he struggles to forget. This time must be precious to him. No doubt he spends most of his life behind walls, protected from any view of the sky. And in a sense, this is how it should be. He is the shogun the shogun, apparent key, the future of Yamato. It is what his position and duties demanded. Yeah, that sucks. Like, I'm not jealous of his position, like, this is like terrible. But at the same time, he's just a boy. And while thousands like him play with their friends, he's here alone, surrounded by those who care only for the title he bears. Yep.
まったく幸福とはどこにあるかわからん。
Well, probably some people are. Not to suggest that the boys I grew up with were any more fortunate than he. I looked up to see his shoe flying through the air. He must have overextended while trying to regain control of the ball. The shoe landed a few pieces from my feet. One of the ladies, laughs. It's barely a snort, and it does not spread, but I can tell that the boy is wounded. All the more so because no one bothers to chasten the offender. The brusquely waves away the woman who steps forward to retrieve his shoe. Then he stomps towards me himself, his fists clenched, his face bright red. I drop to my knees, pick up the shoe, and wait for the young lord to approach. The shoe is in perfect condition, spotless, like a doll shoe, like him.
ありがとう。
Okay, we have interaction between them now. Huh, how will it end? He must want me to put this on him. The gesture is second nature to him, and carries no hint of scorn. The top of my head begins to itch. Without looking, I know that one of the Abraham Dragoons has trained its 7.7mm cannon upon me. One wrong move, and I will end up smeared all over the young lord's fine clothing.
失礼いたします。
I have no desire to end up as a pig fodder. Slowly, carefully, I slide the shoe on and tie up the laces, one by one. It occurs to me that in all likelihood this young man does not know how to tie his own shoes. Who would have taught him? Yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't know, like, high society is sometimes like so fucking sad and like, what the fuck? Ah, I can't get over this.
少しきつい。
Oh shit?
は
It shouldn't be. I considered my options. The obvious choice is to loosen his laces and step back before my shadow's trigger finger slips and reduces me to paste. That would certainly be the safest course.
しかし、殿下。
My mouth, it seems, does not feel like waiting. Instantly, the temperature drops. Every dragoon, not just one in the air, is now on high alert. I'm nothing but a lowly scribe. As is clear from my manner of dress, under no unfavorable circumstances, is it my place to address the Shogun heir?
結びの緩い靴ではうまく蹴れませぬ。また、お怪我をされる恐れもございます。
The first person who actually give him advice. Okay, now all we need is to Kagaki not die. Then, like, he will like Kagaki because he's the first person who actually talked with him. So yeah, I can feel like good vibes between these two. Maybe like... Maybe they can change Rokuhara from inside. I wonder if Ichijo will like agree to that. Maybe they can work with him. Should probably not agree to that. The boy's mouth falls open. He gapes at me, blinking. Understandable. I doubt that any bureaucrat has ever dared to offer him advice. Yep, pretty much. Like, you're the first. And you are like a hero to him. Wait, is that what it is? The hero road? Perhaps no one has. At least, not like this. The fuck do you mean? Shut up. But yeah. Now we just need to like dragoons not to shoot us dead. With a shout, he silences the woman. Now that shock is resist, there's curiosity in his eyes. Yep, he wanted to tell his like normal name.
やはり承知の上か。そなたのようなものは初めてだ。名は何という？
新たと申します。
では、新た。今申したことは確かか？
Yes.
靴が緩いのがいけなかったのか。
他にもございます。
Oh, he's pointing the imperfections in the Shogun hair. This is like, whoa, this, oh my god, this makes like so many implications in this world. Oh my god, he's just like, yeah, he can die like any moment now. You do not showing imperfections in the Shogun hair. You just don't. Unless you're mad.
教えてくれ。
殿下は弾をお蹴りになるとき、つま先を立てたまま蹴っておられます。それでは弾がうまくつかまりません。そのため、すぐに落としてしまうのです。
このケロ。
Yeah.
ごときのみで殿下のなさりようにな癖をつけるとは、戦場にも程があろうぞ。
Yeah, the problem is that he overpowers you, so shut up.
うるさい。良いと言うと。
Yeah, good job. Okay, I'm starting to like him. Protect Kagaki. The woman sputters, then steps back, red-faced. Honestly, I sympathize. I'm without a doubt the anomaly here. Yep, pretty much. I agree.
あなた、続けよ。
は。蹴るときに足首をお伸ばしください。足の甲を平らかにして、そこで蹴るのです。
Yeah, pretty much how it should work. Like that's like obvious, but yeah, like no one ever told him that. So yeah, that sucks.
足首を伸ばして。
Lord Kunji seems confused. I gather that he understands my meaning, but not quite how to apply it.
殿下。
He will show it to him. Oh my god. Oh my god, Kagaki, you're such an anomaly here. I swear they will send assassins after you. I swear they will send assassins after you. He hands me the ball. To my relief, it's perfectly standard leather, not some fancy material that might be harder to handle. Now, to see if I still have it. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's just like... Oh wow. In the eyes of everyone else, he's just showing that he's better than Shogun hair. That's terrible idea. My muscle memory is apparently better than I thought. After 4 bounces on my instep, the ball angles towards my chest, so I catch it on my knee. Bounce 3 times, then let it drop back to my instep for 2 more bounces. On the third, I bounced it high into the air. One bounce off my head, then again my instep. From here, I sent it over my shoulder, then pivot and catch it against my thigh. I could never do that. So yeah, he's amazing. And probably the target for assassinations. At this point. Oh shit! Chachamaru is good at this as well. Maybe we can play a match together. Just like that, the Lord is gone. This must be his true face. When all the titles and responsibilities fall away.
はい。殿下にもすぐにできます。
Juggling requires only technique and practice. As long as he has the theory and the bare minimum of coordination, he should have no trouble mastering it.
足首を伸ばすのです。膝も曲がっていてはいけません。
I swear, like, Kagaki will be target like the same day or like this night. Like they don't even have to tell him. They just like, hey, he was like talking to Prince and he showed his flaws and tried to show himself like being better than him. Let's just kill him.
おめでとうございます。
As it turns out, the boy has a knack for this. It took him less than half an hour to stabilize the 10 bounces, then even less than that to break 20. I'm honestly impressed. Okay. So we have literally a friend, like best friend we can have inside the castle right now. But also we just created like shit tons of enemies behind his back. So I don't know if this is win-win situation. It's like it's more like coin toss.
ありがとうあなた。お前の教えのおかげだ。
もったいなきお言葉にございます。
I mean, yeah, in like terms of like honor and everything in this world, like probably it's possibility that no one would try to assassinate Kageaki because that would like mean disgrace basically the heir. Even if he don't know about this would be like still like bad thing to do behind his back. But on the other hand, there can be like some hired assassins that don't care about like about him and like yeah, just kill him, whatever. It's like entirely possible. My response is slightly delayed. It's due to my surprise. To think that the Shogun, apparent, the heir to the Ashikaga, would have the grace to show gratitude to one so much his inferior. It is considering the environment in which he grew up something of a miracle.
この少年がこのまま成長するなら。
Then perhaps the future would be brighter than I thought. At last, there is cause to hope.
あなたはどうしてそんなに詳しいの？
学生の頃、
Yep,
中級部に属しておりましたゆえ。
not a lie.
ポジションはどこ？
センターバックです。
守りの要だね。
時折フォワードに起用されることもありました。
Okay. And he has like casual conversation with him. I swear, like everyone around is just like looking with viper eyes at him right now. And of course aiming guns. Largely thanks to my height, which allowed me to use handling effectively on the offense.
いいな。僕もフォワードをやりたい。ライトウィングがいい。
松永選手のように。
そうそう。
They oh my god, Kagaki, you are not only proficient in like crux races and technology, you are also good at soccer. Is there something you cannot do?
殿下なら。
Have your chance. I stop myself from finishing. The boy says nothing, but I see a flicker of pain at the corners of his eyes. Yeah. Because he will not have a chance as a Shogun heir. That's just giving false hope. He knows the soccer field is not a place for Ashikaga Konyuji. Talent or not, he can never hope to share in the sweat and the glory. Not even if it is in his dreams.
そのまま30階に届きます。
うん。
膝が曲がってきています。お気をつけて。
Literally, he just like Ashigata. What was his name? Okay, I will just call him Ashigata for now. Oh, Koniji. Maybe Ashigata will be like easier for me. Yeah, Ashigata is easier. Ashigata is basically creating best friend now. I think, actually, maybe not the best friend, or maybe he does. Probably yes, because he said that Shamaru is very good as well, but clearly she didn't give him like any instructions, so she also respects him a lot and stuff. So basically, Kageyaki is the best friend for Ashigata right now. And you really don't want to kill best friends of your emperor? But yeah, it's like, can happen. Like, totally can happen. The stairs no longer bother me. Whenever the naked anger of the young lord attendants, or the bored watchfulness of his guards, I focus on the boy. The dispensing advice is necessary. Just then, he nearly fumbles, but he manages to catch the ball on his foot, bringing it to his inner thigh, and bounce it once more into the air.
30
Yes.
This time, his enthusiasm gets the better of him. The ball arcs into the air. Several meters away, it hits the ground, bounces a few times and roll to stop. And there, it's scooped up by soft, pale hands. Oh my god, it's her. Ooh! That brings complications! We have Shogun Hair and the traitor for Okuhara in the same place. That's bad. Lady Sakurako. She must have been summoned to the keep. A number of men stand to either side. Don't break up war now here. As soon as they notice us, or rather Lord Kunuji, all the men all drop their knees. The one leading the procession is familiar to me. I've seen her face in the papers. That's Kyogoku Yoshikado, Minister of the Retainers, the lady president's custodian. The lady is staring at Lord Kunuji, the ball in her hands. It's impossible to describe the look in her eyes. Ashikaga Shiro Kunuji, heir to the shogunate that killed her father. Though he himself paid no part in her misfortune, one could argue that it does not matter. Yep. Basically it's like family business at this point. Rokuhara is his, therefore so are its deeds. Her fate for Rokuhara cannot have vanished, however well she kept it contained. And so no power in creation can demand that she treats this young lordling as anything but an enemy. And yet, she sees this as well as I. This is only a boy, his mind empty, as I help to make it, of anything but play. He does not have the steel to defend against her fate. If she makes her heart a blade and strikes, it will pierce his very soul. She closes her eyes and exhales softly. It carries the echo of the resignation. Then, she bows an apology to Lord Kogyoku and approaches. Yeah, awkward. Her smile is genuinely. The boy, meanwhile, has lost his tongue. Oh my god, the traitor is talking to the hair casually. This might be worse than Kageaki talking to him. Okay, crazy idea. What if they end up together and they like marry each other? What the fuck will happen then? That sounds like that would never happen. Like, it's actually impossible, but okay. I don't know. It's like Kemari. I don't know what Kemari is, so you can let me know in the comments. Lord Kunji's explanation leaves much to be desired. I suspect that he did not rush to attempt so much as experience a sudden case of forgetfulness. Yeah, he just was prepared to get hate into his face basically. But if Lady Sakurako is confused, she does not show it. She merely deepens her smile a fraction.
お怪我をなさらないでくださいましね。
Oh, he likes her! Oh my god, they so going to be shipped together. Oh my god.
さ、どうぞ。ありがとう。
He reaches slowly for the ball. The traitor's daughter and the ruler to be. For a moment their fingers seems to touch. I swear one of them will die. There's no way they will be together, so one of them must die. Death flag just arised on one of them. Not sure on which one yet. Probably on her. Then she bows and turns to leave. Only I notice the slightly loop-sided smile she casts me as she does. I answer an unspoken question with a matching smile. Yes. What am I doing?
あらだ。
The boy does not answer. He's gazing at the lady's back. When she reaches her escort, the men stand and lead her off. It looks like they bound for central administration, where Yusa Doshin and the other military commanders are located. Their pace is slow, perhaps to match her stride.
あれが誰か知っている？
Yes. The question was taken by surprise. She clearly knew who he was, but only for a moment. There's no reason that they would have introduced her to him. Oh, so he don't know. Okay. Okay. I expected him to know actually that, but seems like that's not the case. Okay. Is that complicating stuff? Yeah, it does. Because when he learned the truth, then he might have his dreams shatters basically? And have confusion in his mind?
あれなるは壇上院十三味岡部頼綱が一女
Okay.
桜子殿にござい
The
ます
truth is out.
岡部の
Yeah, what you gonna do about that? Yes, she whose clan his army is destroyed. Lady Sakurako departs at the angle that affords me a glimpse. Her aspect is calm, but not perfectly so. There's a stiffness in her bearing. I don't blame her. She has been summoned by the shogunate chiefs of staff. I expect to tell them what she knows about rebel plans to free her. While I don't believe that they would torture her, it is unlikely to be a pleasant experience. Yeah. She is friendliest alone. A flower in the desert. Besides me, the boy presses two fingers in his cheek, as is to safeguard the warmth that remains. Yeah. I can see that. How that would be complicated. As Lord Kunuji no longer seems inclined to practice, I perform abstinences and return to my mission. First, I reconnoiter the south of the castle, then from there proceed to the west. Here, there are no facilities of note, just fields, warehouses, and miscellaneous workshops. This gives the west a block and more relaxed air. I need not stop every 10 paces to satisfy another overzealous patrol. Of course, this also makes it less likely that there will be any useful intelligence. I resolve to pass through quickly and continue north, where Musha hangars and support facilities are located. Time, as they say, is unpolished gold, often mistaken for brass.
飛燕か
Often.
祝宴か
Serendipity. I have literally no idea what that word means. Like, literally, I first time saying that. Like, something and with pity. Like, it's like serenity and pity mashed together? What? The encounter still has hold on my thoughts. They are the victor and the vanquished, the oppressor and the oppressed. There should be nothing but hate between them. Yeah, but that's not the case. One of them, like this guy, didn't even know who she is, and she clearly don't think him as a threat. She thinks him as like just a boy that's like unrelated to everything. I mean, he is related. She's tensed about this, but she can see that he's just a boy. He's not like a lord that would like kill her or anything. But they are also just a young man and young woman, who each have far too much to bear. There's nothing I could do. It was freak coincidence that placed me at the site at their meeting. I'm not really part of their world, but at the same time, I can't help but wonder. I wonder, also there's like one option also, another one, like maybe she's like a very good actress, and she's just like trying to get close to him, so she can like actually kill him. Maybe she's like still like a traitor. And she like just playing very well. How will their meeting change them? Will it lead them somehow to the measure of peace? Well, might be. But most likely not. I find myself thought it is not my place, hoping that it does. At the top of the hill overlooking a field, I pause. Ahead, a group of ladies are picking flowers from the grass. Their laughter carries across the distance. But while they are what draws my attention, what holds it is another figure, standing at some remove. I was not expecting to find her here. Oh. Whoa. Wow. I so like it. I really enjoy seeing Ichijo in yukata. Actually, it's not yukata. It's actually maybe it is. In this dress, I would say. That's so good. Also, look at this. This is like, you can see like in this background and everything, you can see like, I don't know how to explain. It just animates with like loneliness, you know? It's like something like she's thinking about something. You can see the wind. She's alone in like a field, deep in her mind, looking onto something that she never had. I don't know, like this image just like making a lot of like, have a lot of meanings to me. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe you have the same thoughts. You can let me know in the comments. Ichijo stands there, like statue, watching the woman. Only a person who knows her would read anything but disinterest in her cool, quiet gaze. It occurs to me that I am such a person. Strange, considering how little time we've actually spent together. I suppose that says something about how fraught that time has been. I have had an ample opportunity to take the measures of her character. She's unlike anyone I have ever met. She is in a very real sense not human, but something else that was made with a human face. I do not mean to say that she resembles at all. I have encountered people who do, and they are empty. The souls shivered, far smaller than the vessels that contain them. It is the void that defines them. A doll is a husk. Ichijo is not a husk. She's precisely the opposite. There's no space inside her. Make no mistake, her soul is small. Her drive towards justice insular, stagnant. And yet, it fills her entirely. This is what she was built to contain. She was made to carry out one purpose, to embody one way, to obey one command. Such a being cannot be called human, nor can it be called a doll. Such a being is a tool. Oh wow. We need the backstory with father. We so need that backstory. Trained to be a tool, huh?
あいつは不幸なのだろうか。
Maybe. Although the question has occurred to me before, this is the first time I have put it into words. Is it right to pity a tool? What a good question. I mean, tool have a purpose, and is always used for that purpose. But on the other hand, she's supposed to be human, not a tool. So for me, it's sad. Maybe we should actually pity her. Like, she never, like... Went backstory with father. We so need the backstory. She have no space for, like, other emotions. Basically, she don't know what to do. Like, if she have no space for other emotions, then she cannot, like, really get into love. Like, we can, like, assume that she have, like, feelings for Kagaki, right? But that means that it's, like, constantly fighting inside her with her... with her thoughts about justice and everything. Because if she's a tool and can only have the emotion of, like, justice and have one purpose, then if you include the another emotion like love, then one on the and another fight with each other. One or another have to win. It's like there's no place for both of them. If you know what I mean. Because she can contain only that much. A doll, I'm certain, deserves my pity. It will always be less than a human in whose imagine it was made. But tool? A tool is fulfilling its purpose. Yeah, like I said, like tool is like used, it have a purpose, it's like... But she's supposed to be a human, that's... I like this, like Kagaki doing like great points now. Is that something to pity? I cannot say. But I cannot say that. I can say this. No matter where its path leads, a tool will never stop. It will keep going. Until it breaks, huh? Until it breaks. Is that a death flag for Ichijo? Can we not kill Ichijo like twice? She turns at the sound of my footsteps. Yep. I decided to let the sleep go. Nobody is listening. The ladies are engrossed in their chatter.
東側はもう一通り見たのか。
いえ、まだ途中です。
She says that as if it should be obvious. This is of course the west block, clear across the castle. But once again I hold my tongue. When I sent her out alone this morning, I predicted that something like this would happen. Yep.
港さんの方はどうですか？
それなりに収穫はあった。詳しくは後で話そう。
はい。
Okay. Even her smile does not change how I perceive her. If anything, proximity has strengthened the impression. Is anyone in this castle blind? Everyone in this castle blind? If anyone had eyes to look, they would see her for what she is. Perhaps that's overstating it. I chide myself. The situation is hardly so dire. Still, I watch the women in the field. They are a picture of life without care, giggling as they wave, Secrets of grass. Only 10 meters separate Ichijo from the nearest. But how wide, I wonder, is the space between their hearts? Yeah. When I return my gaze to Ichijo, she's watching them too.
どう思いますか？
Yeah.
あの女官たちか。
この光景です。
平和かつ幸福。
If she mean this place, at this moment in time, then those two women encompass the whole of it.
私もそう思います。
Really? A scorned sound strikes my ears. After a moment, I realized that Ichijo had speed. Ooh. Okay. At her feet, a flower, I can't name, shakes its petals at her like an angry fist.
観察しないでください。
あまり役人らしくはないな。
Yeah, pretty much.
すいません。
不愉快か。平和と幸福は。
はい。あの平和と幸福は。
Oh. Yeah, that's a problem with Ichijo and Masamune. That's their problem. That's exactly their problem. They just like care about what fraction they are. Like in Ichijo mind, every Rokuhara is like evil and bad. It's not like system is wrong and the government is wrong. All the people of Rokuhara are bad for them. And these are like most likely just like some civilians that like they just inside of Rokuhara and they like have nothing to do with this. Like they cannot just change sides. It's not how it works. Her eyes narrow. She has found her enemy.
羨むのか。あの光景。
Probably yes. To be honest. The question has the form of challenge. Another person might easily mistake my intent.
羨む。そうですね。あれは人に羨まれる暮らしです。
Makes sense. They have happiness and they are from Rokuhara. That's why they... Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god, this is so difficult. They are happy because they are from Rokuhara. Because Rokuhara is like regime basically here, right? So they're happy because they're like in the fraction that is winning basically. And everyone else is not happy because they're not from Rokuhara and they're like just oppressed by them. That makes sense. That makes... Okay, didn't thought about this, but yeah, that makes sense. As expected, Ichijo takes no offense. There's anger in her voice. But it is not meant for me.
ただそれだけなら別にいい。世間には貧富の差があるってだけの話です。それはそういうものだ
Well,
と
you
しか思い
cannot
ません。
have like everyone equal. That's like impossible.
私はプレハーノフじゃありませんから。
I have no idea who she mentions. You can let me know in the comments. Like this episode have a lot of things that I don't get. Like little like trivia stuff. Oh, thank you, Muramasa. Okay, I thought like you will not describe this. Plekhanov was the leader of the communist movement, which rose in the Europe half a century ago. Okay. The communists tried to create a society based on total equality for all. In the end, the philosophy proved too much at odds with reality, outlawed by his government and shunned by those people who purported to save. Plekhanov was at his hanging with his final words. Okay. As long as the crooks and the cross rule the earth, mankind shall never know peace.
でも、その豊かな人間が強盗なら別です。人の財産を腕ずくで踏んだくって恵まれた生活を送る。そんなのは悪に決まってます。
That makes... Okay. Ichijo is starting to make sense. Okay, that makes sense. If you stole happiness from someone else to be happy, yes, that's bad. I agree with that, actually.
しかも
She thrusts one slender finger at the woman. In other words, they might have grown up as friends. In this one, she's their judge.
あいつらはその悪を知りもしない。この城の平和と幸福が何を代償にしているのか考えもしないで浸りきって。
Yeah, that's what I mentioned before. Like, they're happy because they're from Rokuhara. They're from on the winning side, and everyone else is oppressed. And yeah, like, you don't need, like, if you're just like commoner, then you just like don't need like interest in like other countries or like other regions or anything, so you can just live your happy life and be innocent. They don't know they are evil. Does it make them evil though then? I don't think I can like agree 100% with Ichiji on every statement. Yeah, I cannot agree with her character. I can agree to some extent, but not with everything.
不愉快です。
I listened as she declares her verdict. As I listened, I felt what? I feel... What? That I should feel? Something? What? The sedge lets me down, a well-trodden path.
それはどこの国でも同じことだ。どんな社会でも。
Yep.
資本主義自体が収奪を効率的に行うシステムに過ぎない。
ええ。
強い者が弱い者から搾取するのはおそらく自然なことではあるのだ。あらゆる動物が弱者を捕食している。そう考えれば誰もがあの娘たちと同じだ。
Yep.
はい。それでも奪うことは悪で、悪に無自覚ならそれは恥知らずです。
Yeah, that's the problem with Ichijo, like I mentioned. That's the problem with Ichijo.
違いますか?
She looks straight at me, with eyes such as only she can make. How am I supposed to feel? I answer.
違わない。
Evil is evil. Nothing can justify it.
お前の言う通りだ。
はい。
And then, her smile blossoms. Its beauty strikes me dumb. She has never looked more like a woman than in this moment. But this is what makes her smile so... Not words or visions of love. How should I feel? Should I feel nothing? Should I tell myself that a tool is what she meant to be? Perhaps I should, and exorcise this thing in my chest, the nameless force crushing my heart. Perhaps I have no answer, but I can act, so I do. I reach into my pocket and extract a small paper bundle.
一条、お前は一振りの刀だ。
We can see that.
はい。
That's like the oldest joke in Muramasa at this point. Yes, her mind is sharp. She's strong. Dedicated to one thing. She's really a sword. She's katana. Her confusion lasts for only a moment. And then she smiles once again. There's no higher price, that smile says. The grip on my heart grows tighter.
だがその印象は時に人をおののかせる。
Yep.
現状においては望ましくない。
Yep, cover your emotions.
そうですね。でもどうしたら？
刀には目抜きがある。縁がある。それが彩りとなって狂気の色を和らげる。お前にも少し。
Oh my god, are we going to have some kind of like awesome, wholesome moment on the CG? Unwrap the bundle and present it to her. Oh, she got a present! The pin to the hairs. Oh. Oh my god. Kagaki, you are doing it harder for her to kill you.
かんざしだ。
As if she can't see that for herself. She struck dumb. But she does look beautiful. The amber eyes.
これ私に
Yes.
ああ、
Aww.
気に入らんか。
After demonstrating symptoms of acute cardiopulmonary distress, no idea what this. Ichijo goes as stiff as a board. I take that as my cue to worry. The piece I choose is of a simple design, not cheap, but not fancy either. I chose it specifically because it was plain. Perhaps that was a mistake. Should I have let her choose?
違いますこれ港さんが選んで
Yes, that's my present for you. Will you accept that?
ああ、
私のために
そうなる。
Oh my god.
何言えばいいんだろう私
That's such a wholesome situation. Oh my god. I'm terrified of the end of this road. I'm so scared what will happen later. I'm so scared. Like, their situation is going so well, but also so bad at the same time. Oh my god.
ありがとうございます
She drops her head. I can't tell if it was meant to be a bow or an invasion. Either way, I can only see her tops of her ears. They resemble nothing more than the two ripe cherries. Now, I'm getting uncomfortable. She likes it. That's what matters. I lean forward. Is he putting this on her head by himself? He does. Oh my god! Ah! Right into Kokoro. Ah! That's so cute! That looks good on her. She holds perfectly still while I position the piece. Once it's done, I arrange her hair and step back to admire my handiwork. And there I realize what I have done. She stands there, eyes cast up, demurely awaiting my opinion with bated breath. Bated breath, yeah. You have to say that she's beautiful or it looks cute. I choose well. She's lovely. A maiden, the equal of any in the fields below. But she's not Ayane Ichijo. Her beauty is gone. Yeah, I can see. I know what he means. Because Ayane beauty is that she's so sharp. Basically. And this is like hiding Ayane. Like he said, he's decorated a sword. It's like hiding the beauty of the blade. Basically. What's he's going to say? Oh my god. Was that a mistake?
どうですか
あ
I smile.
よく似合う。
Yep. Okay. This time, when she looks down, she also closed her eyes tightly, as if to contain some mighty fluid. And so, she does not see my eyes, or glimpse what is reflected therein. After a few more days, we have our course.
じゃあ足利国氏を
Okay, that will be it for this episode. Oh my god, so many things happened. We met with Ashigata. We met with her again. The Sakurako, I think. Oh my god. We made a friend out of the Shogun hair. We had a discussion about Ichijo being a tool. We deepened our relationship with Ichijo. Made everything more complicated for us and for her. We made everything complicated in this episode. Nothing got like better actually, if I think about this. I mean, there's some points that could be better, but still they like a lot of stuff that went bad. Wow, that was great episode. I don't know. I'm not going to waste your time and just talk about it anymore. I talked a lot during the episode, and yeah, I wonder what will happen next because we're still on the spy mission, and Ayane may fuck this up, actually, with her bloodlust aura and hating everything. So I don't know. I cannot predict what will happen. I literally cannot predict. Anyway, that will be it. So thank you for joining, thank you for watching this episode with me, and I'll see you next one. So thank you, and for now, Pocket Watch is going out.